Well, and a good morning from the NRHA Derby, kind of a day between things as we've wrapped up the NRHA Open Derby 3 days ago, and then yesterday put a ribbon on the non-pro Derby elimination round. The woman to my left, high score. This is Tristan Bagby. Tristan, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Yeah, thank you for having me.
Well, you had a great run in what was, I'm going to say, the most competitive first go of the non-pro Derby I've ever seen. I mean, really tough, and you and your horse were just right on from the beginning. How do you feel?
He was incredible. Honestly, I feel like that's probably the best that he's ever shown for me, which is, surprising because he is 7, but he was incredible.
Now, you ride with NRHA professional Jack Bergen, who is also your fiance. Congratulations. He wins the level 1 in the Open on this horse. How'd you talk him into letting you have him for the Derby?
Well, he talked me into letting him show him at the NRBC because
Nice.
normally he is my horse, but I was on the college equestrian team and we were at nationals during the NRBC, so he got to take the reins and show him there.
Well, you mentioned he's 7 years old. He looks like he would do this over and over and over again. You mentioned that you raised him. He's out of one of those good Shining Spark mares. What did his mother tell you about him?
I mean, they look identical. Same spots, same long mane, like everything. He's like a carbon copy of his mom. But she actually got hurt as a 2-year-old, so she was never shown. We just bred her and stuff. So it's really special, to raise him, and he's been amazing.
I thought, in addition to everywhere else, boy, these rundowns to these stops were so good and so unlike the normal 7-year-old. Would you agree?
Yes, for sure. He is. Honestly, I feel like he runs down better now than he did when he was younger. Like, he's just...
He waits on you, but when you mash the gas, he doesn't ever take you. But, boy, he hits that top end and then just really attacks the ground. Looks like such a fun horse to show, Tristan.
He's so fun.
All right. It's really stacked coming into the finals. I always say about the go-around, it's kind of like qualifying for the Daytona 500. Mm-hmm. Nice to know you had the fastest car in the race, but now you got to go out there and earn it. Do you have a strategy going into the finals or just more of same?
I think I'm just going to try to do the same thing, when we have an extra run-in, which that's his best thing, and just try to do it again.
Yeah, I would say if I were you, bring on the 4-stop patterns. That's got to be fun on a horse like him. So this is last year at Derby eligibility. There are some 8-year-old opportunities now, which are great. But, yeah, it looks like this horse is just loving his job. Is there plans for him going forward?
Yeah, I mean, we're going to keep showing him. I think we're going to collect him a little bit because he's still a stud and breed a couple of our bears and just keep showing him he's sound, he's happy, and might as well just keep going.
That's great. I love seeing horses like that. That's your NRHA, 4-6's NRHA Derby, presented by Markel, winner of a very, very competitive first go-round, Tristan Bagby. Tristan, we're going to show some of the riders you're going to have to beat here from the first go-round that were right back nipping at your heels. This Gina Schumacher and taking out the trash held the lead for the longest time, and we just about conceded she wins the go-round. You came in. She's tough, isn't she?
She is. She's very good.
And a couple of nice horses in the finals, so it was good to see take out the trash come in, and I felt like a very workmanlike run. I thought this stop and rollback was probably his best maneuver. I really thought that was very good, and I was kind of plus half everywhere else on him. Just a good run, but looked like there could be more. Another one that's always just on point is Kelsey Price and the Slim Reaper. First of all, it's a great name.
It really is.
And she and her husband, NRHA professional Cole Price, they really work well together, as you and NRHA professional Jack Bergen do. Challenges to that, but it's got to be fun and rewarding when you're working with somebody that you really care about producing great horses, isn't it?
For sure, it is very rewarding and very fun process.
I know. I've really enjoyed working with my wife on her non-pro horses, and I enjoy that much more than showing. Up-and-coming young riders to look for. Sarah Rose John, she really had a good horse show here in the first go. She's going to be tough to beat, isn't she?
She is, for sure. All of these riders in the level 4, I mean, they were all incredible in the first go, and it's an honor to be here with all of them.
Such a talented rider. And Super Inferno, another one of those horses that, he was good. He marked a big score, but no reason to believe there isn't more there. You feel like in these major age events now, it's just like who gets it put together in the finals. And another one that never gets cheated is Mariana Vasquez. Another homebred, SLJ Shine. She was a 220. You know, when you're showing against Mariana, you better go hard because she's going to go like her dad, like go for the gusto, always under control, but fun to see. I think this sets up to be an incredible finals come Friday evening. A nice run there. Tristan, thanks so much for joining us. Best of luck Friday. I know you got to be excited. It's kind of a family affair, raising this horse, working on the training with your fiance. Should leave the NRHA Derby with a lot of great memories this year.
Thank you very much. I really appreciate it.
All right, that's Tristan Bagby. She and her great home-raised stallion winning the first go-round of the NRHA Derby here in the non-pro. Now, this morning we had a showdown for the riders that have been competing over in the Adquan all week long. Let's show you how that looked. Angelina Widmoser here. I believe this was in the rookie Spooks Golden Tune. That was a 2:11 and a half. And you just see one really nice horse after another coming in here. Our thanks to Tristan Bagby for taking the time and her trainer, Jack Bergen, for stopping by the sports desk here. Here's a horse I loved watching go this morning. Jenny Booth marking a 2:11 and a half. I don't know about you guys, but these run up and down the middle patterns create an extra level of difficulty. And this shootout was created for these riders to have their opportunity when they've done well in the North American Affiliate Championships over in the Adquan Arena to come just in the context of those top 10 riders compete here in the big Coliseum, the OG&E Coliseum, and boy, did they meet the challenge. Victoria Kershaw, DC, the Master Spark with a 2:15.5. Missed that stop a little bit running back toward the gate, but after that, it was all business riding out there with Martin Padilla, I believe, carrying home all the hardware. Good score, a 2:15.5. And what a pretty horse. If you're here this week, look at that. Look at that. It's not an open rider we're seeing get these kind of maneuvers done either. Remember, these are riders from the Adquan just continuing to raise the bar. Randall Dooley and Dream On Wizard in the open division came in at 2:13.5. That was good enough for reserve championship. And Dream On Wizard has been winning checks over there in the Adquan all week long. Great to see his Colorado trainer come down here and get his opportunity to show what this great weekend campaigner can do in the Big Pen. Randy and his wife running a great, I'll move the sponsored product out of the way there, running a great business up there in Colorado. That'll bring you up to speed till now. More showdowns going on right now. We are working the North American Affiliate Championship Rookie 1 and 2 in the Coliseum. That's about to wrap up. We got draw parties. We got freestyle. We got it all going on here at the OG&E Coliseum in Oklahoma City. If you can't join us here, thanks to ThorSport. They're sponsoring the live feed for the finals both Friday and Saturday. We'll have a complete preview of the Open Finals coming up tomorrow. It should be fun. The place to do it is all right here at the Hart Trailer Sports Desk. For the 4-6's NRHA Derby presented by Markel, I'm Steve Ross. Our thanks to Tristan Bagby for coming on, winner of the non-pro first go-round, giving her thoughts on the finals, and everyone else that made this possible, but not Praj. Until next time, so long, everybody.